Hi guys, it's Steph. This month I'm taking a look at the ways in which we can build and lose client trust. So today let's look at one way that you can build it, and that is follow-up. This came up during my recent podcast, and I'll have the information for that up on the site shortly so you can check that out because it was a really good conversation. And one of the things that I asked my guests were like, what's a non-negotiable when it comes to building trust with you? And one of the answers was follow up and follow through. So this is where I think companies very often find themselves in the danger zone of over-promising and under-delivering because we are so eager to get the business that we promise the sun, the moon, the stars, and then we run into capacity issues, we run into timeline issues or any kind of, unforeseen restraints, and we haven't built in any kind of wiggle room or managed expectations. And so the client is disappointed. It can also take the form of poor communication, taking for granted that people use the same terminology that you do, and then there winds up being a misunderstanding. Checking in, following up, following through, being communicative, these are things that build trust with clients, and that also builds your word of mouth brand. I mentioned in my podcast, one of the things that really impresses me and means a lot to me as a consumer is once I've engaged someone's services. Let's say I hire someone to come to our house and they do some work. I pay them right there when they're on site, they're done with the project. But the next day or sometime that week, I get a phone call from the office asking, how was your experience? Was everything done to your satisfaction? Is there anything else that we can help you with today? The fact that they still care about my experience after they have my money, I will be loyal to that company and I will talk about that company all day, every day, because they followed up and they followed through. So the issue of how to build trust with clients is pretty straightforward, and that is do what you say you're going to do at the price that you quote and still give a damn about them 24 hours later. It's really uncomplicated, and most of the things that we can do to establish trust as small business owners are blissfully free because they center around integrity, which you can't buy. You have to demonstrate it. So I'm going to be giving tips throughout the month about how to build credibility and trust with your clients. I hope this one was helpful to you. If you have any other questions or there's anything else that I can address this month, you just let me know. Have a great rest of your week, and I will see you next Monday. Bye, guys.